The dark side of this new technology might not occur to most.
Yeah,
You get one of these nests.
Joanna Kenwood and Peter Urema think smart devices are both cool and convenient.
I love it. I think it just makes life so much easier.
But they're looking for security too.
And that's why I kind of like having the different security cameras, so you know what's going on.
So they're careful to pick top brands that promise security as a priority. Cameras by Nest, and a new lock by Schlage for the front door. It's connected to a central hub made by Wink. All of the devices are controlled by apps on their phones or by their Amazon personal assistant.
Thermostat is off.
Yeah, I'd want to get more of them, just spread them out a little bit more so we can actually walk throughout the house and have the different ones going.
But could devices like these actually make us more vulnerable? We're about to find out.
Park right here. Yeah, just park right
This van is carrying 3 white hat hackers. Arseni, Chris, and Michael work for a company called Scalar.
Capturing the wireless packets.
Businesses hire them to test their security, to find weaknesses before the bad guys do.
There we go.
Joanna and Peter have agreed to let these guys do whatever it takes to hack their home.
Okay.
It isn't long before they figure out a key component.
There we go. There it is, guys. Ooh. Nice.
They crack the password to the home's Wi-Fi network
Free Wi-Fi, everyone, now.
and then discover it's the same password used by Peter to control the thermostat.
All right, connected.
But to get full control, they decide they need Joanna's password too. Back at headquarters, they create a phishing email. It's a fake, designed to trick Joanna into revealing her password.
Oh, she has opened it.
Oh, message has been opened.
If she clicks on the link they sent, they'll be able to control just about every smart device in her house. The waiting game doesn't last long.
Oh, here we go. We got credentials.
All right, let's test them.
Awesome.
And just like that, they are ready to hack the home.
You can only see us when we want you to.
Don't let this happen to you.
That's pretty terrifying that they're able to get into so many devices.
How to fight back against a home hack. Do you have a story you want us to investigate? Write to us, marketplace@cbc.ca. This is your marketplace. We're inside a home in Oakville, Ontario, filled with smart devices.
What is it that you guys like about having these smart devices?
Convenience. Just some of the simpler things, is your hands are full, you need a light on, or...
I like the security. I like being at work and having the notifications going off and knowing what's going on at my house while I'm away from it.
But outside, 3 guys in a van who have a point to prove about that security. They're going to try to hack it.
So it's good to go.
Okay, so let's take a look.
Let's see what we have in here.
Do you guys have a favorite device?
That's a good question. I'm gonna say it's probably the inside camera just so I can see the doggies and see what's going on.
What's going on? Did you guys see that just now?
Attention, John and Peter.
Your home is being hacked.
Well, that's surprising.
Expect that?
No, not the Nest camera. Because they usually, you know, they're supposed to be at the top of the line, most secure out there.
He just talked to you through that.
I know.
And did you see what was going on behind us?
Yeah.
It's time to turn off the heat.
Check your thermostat.
Well, our AC just been put up to 32 degrees. So it's gonna get hot in here.
So what do you think about that?
That's pretty terrifying that they're able to get into so many devices, especially, I'd say more so the living room camera, I think. Because that's, you know, it's our home, it's the inside, we have a child in here, and to know that someone can get into it.
Outside in the van, they're not done yet. Things are about to get even more disturbing, as our hackers show some real damage they can do when they target this personal assistant.
Alexa, order
4K TV.
I've added Samsung 4K TV to your shopping list.
Now, what if someone could actually do that?
Now I also wonder if they have access to my full Amazon account, which has my credit cards, my bank card, everything's on there.
And what if they do?
Guess I'm gonna be really broke soon. I owe a lot of money.
Did you guys...
Do you want to see what's going on outside? Have a look at your security camera.
What's going on?
Doesn't want to load up right. Oh, no, there it goes. Offline.
Your camera's offline.
Yep. So if I was at work and someone was coming on the property, I would have no idea.
You can only see us when we want you to, and this time is now.
So he said, you can only see us when we want you to see us.
That's so creepy.
You said it's creepy. Why? What's that?
That's our front door lock.
That's our front door locking, yep.
So I'd say that one's the more troubling of any of them.
And unlocking. I feel unsecure now.
Hi, I've just let myself in. My name is Arseni, and we've just compromised your house.
Just
Sorry, guys.
unlocked your lock and walked in here.
Well,
How are you guys feeling right now?
To be honest, a little terrified.
Why?
I'm gonna say, especially if I'm not around, we do have animals and we do care about their well-being. And, you know, we don't have the fanciest things, but, you know, you just feel invaded. It's your stuff, it's your home.
You know, covering up over traces.
Arseni says his team could have done a lot of damage if they really wanted.
You know, like you saw us, we could, you know, knock off the camera and come over, opens the door, grab a package or whatever and leave.
What advice do you have for them? How can they make sure to secure their devices?
Right. Well, for one, change your passwords. You want to have different passwords for each one of your online accounts. Make sure you use, you know, extra secure passwords for critical stuff like your email or say a Nest camera, because Nest camera is a window into your real life, right?
It really is.
It is. And you want to use two-factor authentication where it's possible.
Strong passwords are a must. The longer, the better. At least 16 characters. In fact, try using a password phrase, 3 or 4 words that don't mean anything together, but you'll remember. Or use a password manager that generates and remembers passwords for you. As for the makers of smart
Did
devices,
someone log in? Is it a suspicious login? Is it not your home IP address?
Arseni would like to see some changes.
What can the manufacturers do to make things more secure?
The main things that they could implement would be use of two-factor authentication, because, you know, having just a password as the only thing that protects your smart home is not enough.
Two-factor or two-step authentication is already offered by some companies like Apple and Google. When you log into your account on a new device, they ask for a special code that they send to your phone. Confirmation it's really you and not someone who stole your password. We asked the makers of Peter and Joanna's devices about two-step authentication and why it's not required. Amazon and Nest both say they have that option and encourage people to use it. Schlegg says its lock just took orders from the Wink hub. And as for Wink, after we share the results of our investigation, it announces a big change. Wink is now taking immediate steps to implement two-factor authentication.
The awakening continue. Subscribe to the channel.